Live, local, late breaking. This is Newswatch 12 this morning.
Good morning. The time is 6:30 on August 18th. Welcome to Newswatch 12 this morning. I'm Carlos Murrieta. We're taking a live look out Phoenix by the Lazy Boy Furniture Galleries. We first want to turn over to Storm Tracker 12 meteorologist Sarah Kress for a look at our Monday. And Sarah, I know this last weekend it looked like fall was being flirted with us a little bit, but I know that's probably not the case though.
It definitely is not. That fall-like system we had over the weekend unfortunately did not bring fall along with it. I know a lot of us are sick and tired of the heat, but just a reminder, it still is August. But a live look across the region, 63 for Medford, 58 to Yreka, Gold Beach at 55, Klamath Falls at 50, more clouds, areas over west side along the Cascades and even towards the coast. Should see those begin to burn up now that we're getting some sunshine into the mix, but we'll be a little stubborn to some areas into the morning. In general, not looking to climb too hot either in terms of high temperatures. 80s today will be our highs into the Rogue Valley, so a bit more sunshine by the time we're reaching those high temperatures, and overall a great day to be heading outdoors, no matter if you're into the Rogue Valley, into the Klamath Basin, over into Northern California. Pretty comfortable seasonal temperatures today. We have 85 for Medford, Grants Pass will be at 86, Klamath Falls you have 79 for your high today, will be at 85 for Yreka, over to Brookings 66. So overall, if you want to head out, I would recommend into the next couple of days, because even into the Rogue Valley on your Tuesday will be at 89, a little bit warmer into your Wednesday, lots of sunshine along with it. But unfortunately, I did mention earlier, it still is August. High temperatures climb by the time we're reaching our Thursday, and even hotter on your Friday. So have a closer look at how hot it looks to get around the rest of the region coming up in your next forecast.
In our top story, Oregon's only national park, Crater Lake, could face serious challenges with possible cuts to national parks by the Trump administration, and U.S. Senator Ron Wyden spoke there with other advocates about funding cuts to national parks around the country. Now, those who spoke at Crater Lake yesterday say many positions have been left vacant due to cuts, as bathrooms are closed and local tourism could struggle. Senator Wyden addressed his strong feels on these cuts and how important it is to protect public lands like Crater Lake.
This is about what we want on our watch. Not just here, but as mention was made, for so many guests from around the world who come and of course shop and contribute to the Oregon economy.
Wyden also says that having conferences like these gets the word out on what him and many other legislators are trying to do to keep not only Oregon's national park open, but all national parks. And moving on to the School Watch, Medford School District's head of safety and security, Ron Havenar, is unexpectedly stepping down, ending more than a decade with the district. Havenar submitted his resignation last week, which will be effective on August 29th. He worked for the district for 11 years, overseeing safety, security, and emergency management. In his letter obtained by Newswatch 12, Havenar thanked district leaders, staff, and the community for helping create what he called one of the top school safety programs in Oregon and across the country. We reached out to both the district and Havenar himself, but we have not yet heard back. And as a reminder, Gold Beach Junior and Senior High School has announced that the first day of school has been delayed for 1 week, and this delay is due to construction at Riley Creek Elementary, and the additional week will allow construction crews to safely complete their work. Staff at the school will report for their first day on September 2nd, while the first day of school will be on September 9th. And Yreka Union High School announced that they will no longer allow DoorDash deliveries to school. Now, this is due to the amount of traffic that comes in and out of the school and close calls with pedestrians and adults that could not be identified on campus. The school says they are prioritizing student and staff safety. And on to Fire Watch, the Coos Forest Protection Association are trying to save this historic tree burning in Coos County. The Dorner fir tree is one of the tallest non-redwood trees in the world, standing at around 325 feet with an 11.5-foot diameter and close to 500 years old. The tree caught fire Saturday afternoon, and flames are burning the top of the tree and extending down to the trunk. Visitors should be aware that the area is closed to the public as firefighters continue to save the tree. Investigators with the Bureau of Land Management are trying to figure out what caused this fire. And the Oregon Department of Forestry is reminding homeowners that despite the recent rain and cooler temperatures we've been seeing, fire season regulations still remain in effect across the region. Fire officials responded to several debris burnings Saturday morning, and residents are being reminded that burning piles and barrels is strictly prohibited during fire season, even when ignited safely. Debris burns can reignite days, weeks, or even months later. Firefighters urge everyone to wait until fire season has officially ended before burning any debris. These rules are enforced to protect homes and neighborhoods, and officers will continue to respond to issue citations when necessary. And the city of Ashland is helping residents get ready for wildfire season. And if you missed the last event in their preparedness series, there's a bonus session coming up this week. On Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m., Ashland is hosting a webinar on the Wildfire Prepared Homes program, showing how homes and neighborhoods can become more resilient and insurable against wildfires. Attendees will also learn about the Wildfire Prepared Neighborhood program, aimed at scaling risk reduction across entire communities. Ashland's Community Wildfire Protection Plan, set for a city council vote this Tuesday, aims for 90% of homes to meet these standards within 10 years. And an ongoing dispute over the Josephine County Community Library and the county commissioners continues after an abrupt end to Thursday's commissioner meeting, as community members are now calling for commissioners to end those delays.
Wait a second. I want to get this done today.
Okay. All right, we're gonna put an end to the meeting right now. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it. This meeting is now adjourned.
That was the moment when Josephine County Commissioner Andreas Bleck ended Thursday's business meeting after he proposed to postpone a vote on a new lease for the Josephine Community Library to this week. This caused commotion among community members in attendance as there was a demand to get this vote done.
I urge the commission to please vote on this today, and let's get this behind us and move forward, because there's a lot to do in this town.
The new lease between the library and the Board of Commissioners is for 5 years at $1 a year and no extra cost to taxpayers. Commissioner Cress Barnett, who wanted to continue the meeting and get this vote done, says that this new lease is a win-win for everyone despite economic uncertainties.
We've worked very hard to make it a win-win for those people that want the library to pay their fair share, and for the library to get a good deal still, to do their function. How do you make a win-win out of it? Our lease agreement that is proposed is a win-win, 100% responsibility on the library for using a free building that we provide, you, the taxpayers.
Library Board Vice President Rachel Selvig posted this statement after the meeting on Thursday, saying the longer this decision is postponed, the longer our community remains without the stability it needs. Commissioner Bleck says the board will need more time to deliberate, as a vote will most likely take place at this week's business meeting. Now, we've been following this story since the Josephine County Board of Commissioners voted to terminate the $1 per year lease for the library back in January 6th, and negotiations have been going on for months now, and we'll continue to provide those updates to this story when those details become available. And the California Department of Housing and Community Development announced over $144.5 million in federal awards to boost affordable housing. According to the department, the funding comes from the Home Investment Partnerships Program, which is backed by the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Now, these funds aim to assist 984 households across California through rental assistance, new multifamily homes, and first-time home buyer opportunities. This initiative targets small and rural communities, ensuring they receive the necessary support. And starting today, law enforcement agencies across Oregon will be focusing on seatbelt and kids' cars seat enforcement. Police say not wearing a seatbelt or child restraint accounted for 30% of Oregon traffic fatalities in 2023. with nearly 2,000 Oregon kids getting injured in car crashes that year. Oregon law requires any kid under 2 to be in a rear-facing seat, and kids need to stay in the car seat until they are 8 years old or 4 feet and 9 inches tall.